According to the Federal Administration on Aging, by 2020, there will be over 56 million Americans living over the age of 65, with another 10 million by 2040. That's a lot of people constantly getting solicited by AARP. But here in New York, at least, a newly launched publication is targeting seniors as its core audience, covering everything from arthritis to Zumba.
It's called New York for Seniors magazine, and here to tell us more is Vernon Jones, CEO of JIG Media, which publishes the magazine. Welcome back to BK Live, Vernon. Great to see you.
Thank you.
We also want to welcome one of the key supporters, Alexis Stevens, the Healthy Exchange Project Manager at Grow NYC, which uses environmental programs to improve the city's quality of life. Thank you both very much for being here. We talked a little bit about how seniors can sometimes be underrepresented here in NYC. Vernon, what made you create this magazine?
Well, we own at JIG Media, we own a lot of different media. And just actually having conversations with my mother, just going to our house and kind of just talking about just things. And every time I would go there, I'd pick up a magazine. And she always has magazines. So when I would go now, she just automatically, oh, I have some new magazines for you, read these. And so as I'm reading and we're just talking about things, you realize, you know what, seniors, they consume their content, news, resources, whatever, through magazines. And everybody is going, concentrating on millennials and digital. And, so we thought about it and said, it would be great to have a magazine just dedicated for seniors and what seniors are interested in, the news, the resources, entertainment, not just, of course, health and things like that, but seniors like to, be social with other seniors, and they need this information. So that really was the cornerstone of how we came up with this idea of creating this New York for Seniors magazine.
Alexis, let me ask you, my grandfathers would not have known what eco-sustainability was, let alone be interested in doing it. Is that a message that resonates with today's seniors?
Sure. Well, so I work for Green Market Grow NYC, an environmental nonprofit, and we run 54 farmers markets throughout the 5 boroughs of New York. And we run the Green Market Seniors program, where we partner with New York for Seniors. And so seniors that want to participate in farmers market tours and senior centers that want to participate in tours call us up, and we give seniors tours through the farmers market, talking about sustainability, healthy eating, giving seniors opportunity for social interaction. And yeah, seniors are actually very excited about this program and these tours, and a lot of them have experience with farming themselves, and they know a lot more about sustainability than we imagined. Yeah.
So, what are some of the topics you hope to cover in future publications and in this, issue that we have here on the table?
Well, the main thing is really just kind of the resources. So we let seniors know about healthy living, the options that they have, the food choices that they have. We also have elected officials are in the magazine, so they kind of get a chance to read about what an elected official has going on as far as a program that seniors might care about that's in their neighborhood. We have lists of senior centers in the magazine. We have, we get tips from one of our major supporters is Alpha Care, which is a health plan they're based out of New York, and that organization, they provide tips for the seniors, but they've been very crucial in the organization and the launch of the magazine. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. But even with the farmers markets, going forward, we'll have information about the different farmers markets, and we'll work with Grow NYC as far as going around to the different farmers markets on the tours, and that partnership and collaboration is very important.
I know you recently had a launch event at Borough Hall. Tell us about that. What's the public response been so far?
Well, okay, now we're saying New York for Seniors. Let me just backtrack for a second. New York for Seniors is not just a magazine, it's actually an initiative. The magazine is a part of the initiative. So the New York for Seniors launch at Borough Hall, it was for the New York for Seniors magazine, the nyforseniors.com website, as well as events. So that particular event, we had Borough President Eric Adams was there. We had Assemblywoman Latrice Walker. We had senior centers represented by seniors that were there. Grow NYC, our partner, was there. Kings County Hospital. And the idea is just to give seniors, we had refreshments, we have live jazz. So it's really a day out. It's having this nice entertainment, and you have real resources. And the launch was, like I said, the launch was for the initiative, not just the magazine. That magazine is a part of the overall bigger picture of the New York for Seniors initiative.
And Alexis, tell us a little bit more about Grow NYC. How do people become involved in that organization?
So people can go to actually visit our website, www.grownyc.org, and there's opportunities to volunteer with the farmers markets, with our recycling outreach program. We also have community garden program as well. So, yeah.
There are more people who are senior citizens in New York City. There will be increasing numbers, and they're all living longer. Are the issues being faced by seniors changing as that population changes?
Well, I think the New York for Seniors initiative will help that. In 2040, I know you mentioned earlier, upon coming on, in 2040 in New York City, there'll be more seniors than there will be school-age children. So the senior population is really growing, and I think the seniors population, people talk about it, but with the, when you think about print and how seniors consume their news, everything is millennial and digital, and so based on that, automatically seniors will be left behind if we leave it to that device of just digital. So we had to come up with the magazine. I think that will help seniors stay relevant, because at the end of the day, when you think about 2040, we'll be seniors. We're seniors. So in 2040, we all are gonna want a magazine. We're gonna want resources, and digital will change. It won't be what it is now. So every year is changing. So we have to, in order to stay relevant, we have to really focus on the seniors and what it is that they want and what they care about: housing, health, entertainment, loneliness. These are all real issues that seniors face. And when you talk to seniors, you'll see that they say, my friends may not be here. I may not have as many friends as I used to have. So the social aspect of being a senior is very important.
I was just going to say, this is a great outreach opportunity for our organizations to really connect with seniors all over the city. It's another way besides just contacting directly the people who run senior centers. We actually get to get seniors kind of one-on-one through this magazine. So it's a great opportunity for Grow NYC.
In the senior population in New York, we often talk about it as a monolith, but it's obviously as diverse as the city. You must see that in your programming, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we run farmers markets throughout the 5 boroughs in New York City, and is as diverse as our markets are, as diverse as the neighborhoods are, as diverse as the senior population. So it's really great and exciting. Our program, Green Market Seniors, is a really great and exciting socialization opportunity. People come, they get to meet people in the neighborhood, meet the other seniors, and experience the diversity of the neighborhood.
Yeah, what are some of the new things about the city that you open, seniors' eyes to through Grow NYC?
Well, I think some of them, not everybody is familiar with the 54 farmers markets in the 5 boroughs, so we're talking to the seniors about those and the ones that are closest to them in their neighborhood. They get to learn about the farmers that are there and where those farmers are from, where their food is coming from. We also have some great nutrition education stuff about why it's healthier to shop at the farmers market specifically for seniors.
Great. Vernon, where do people find the publication? I mean, what are your hopes for the future of it?
Well, you can find right now the publication is in over 250 senior centers throughout New York City. You can find it at churches and different religious organizations. But the goal is to have it at every senior center, have the magazine. Anywhere you might find a senior, that's where we'd like to have the magazine. So now we have the website, nyforseniors.com, that people can actually go to. And even with the digital, with New York for Seniors, nyforseniors.com, we work with other organizations like a Sprint. So when we have an event, they will have a Sprint tech table where seniors will learn how to use their mobile device, because we don't want to close that gap and that disconnect that they are.
Yeah, talk about that a little more. Using this as a vehicle for closing that gap. It's a print publication. There aren't many of those starting these days,
right.
But it's an avenue towards something else for seniors. Right?
Absolutely, and starting with the next issue, we'll have an actual page for tech tips, and that's where our events come in as well. Where now we have a senior, they come in, and I get this again from my mother when I go, and she says, you know, I need help using my phone. So the tech table will allow the Sprint Text or whatever text company that we're working with at the time, where they'll look and they'll show seniors, this is how you get your pictures, this is how you get your email, this is how you take a photo, just to keep them connected. And seniors use apps. Seniors more than we can imagine, and we're creating an app for New York for seniors. So now most seniors have phones. So if we can show them how to put that app on their phone, they just click that app, and now they see everything that's happening in their neighborhood for seniors. So that's kind of closing the gap. We give them the physical, which is something that they're familiar with, and then we help them out with the digital.
Here we go. I want to encourage everyone to check out NY for Seniors, the magazine, the initiative, the websites. Thank you very much for being here, Vernon. And of course, Grow NYC. Alexis, thank you very much for being here, too. We really appreciate you guys coming on BK Live. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.